Second try for the striped bass today, a week later. Going to the airport. See what happens. Okay, we picked up the little guys. Well, this time they look good. Right side up, packed separately. Alright, I'm happy to see that. Everybody's right side up. The four guys are out of the bag. The one at the top doesn't seem to be doing as well as the other three. He keeps to the surface. The other three are keeping to the bottom and are more calm. And these guys, he looked a little lethargic in the bag as well compared to the other three. There was some jumping in the bags during when I was driving also. I don't know which ones were jumping. But this little guy is a little more stressed, as you can see. He keeps coming up. While the other three seem to be doing better. The seller said that they have some kind of flukes in their system, euryhalin ones, which are impossible to kill with salt because they live in marine water, fresh water, and brackish water. So I blended some praziquantel. I'm gonna start treating them in acclimation already, and then we're gonna put them in the quarantine tank. The arriving temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, which is 68 Fahrenheit. While our water, the coolest water in the quarantine tank, is 76 Fahrenheit. Can't see anything because of the praziquantel. So hopefully these guys will adjust okay. It's only 8 degrees difference. Okay, after probably 10-15 minutes with praziquantel, they started going upside down, which I assume was too much praziquantel. By that time I added about 75% of my water, so I just ran here to the quarantine tank and dumped them here. I had to hold two of them in the flow for them to come back to, because 2 or 3 of them were upside down, but 2 of them are doing much better, and the one with the slightly damaged eye, the cloudy eye, which one is that? Yeah, that's the one right there. That's the one that was weak from the bag, and I had to hold them in the flow right there where outflow of the water is for about half an hour. Every time I let him go, he would swim, go to the bottom and roll over. So I had to pick him up and hold him again for 5-10 minutes, let him go. He rolls over again on the bottom, and so on. But for now, everybody seems to be looking okay. They're moving, they're alert. 2 of them are much better. 1 of them is slightly worse. And this one was weaker than all 4 of them, all other 3 out of the bag. And given that his eye is cloudy, he probably was jumping or he hit something somewhere. So that at least coincides with him being the weaker, with him having the only obvious injury versus everybody else. So I thought I was going to lose him. But I held them in the flow, I prayed, I hoped, and for now they all 4 of them look good. At least promising. I don't want to say good, but it's promising. They came from light brackish water at about 60 degrees Fahrenheit in California. From the shipping bag you saw, they came again the same light brackish water, but the water was already 68 Fahrenheit. And right now in this quarantine tank the water is 76 Fahrenheit and it's full fresh. And a little bit on the, it's medium hard, I would want to say, about 5 degrees, 6 degrees hardness. So we will hope that they will take all the crud will get cleaned up. Nobody lived in the quarantine tank for a while. It'll all get flushed out into the drain. They were eating tilapia at the vendors. They're farm raised, by the way. They're from a farm in Mexico where they're raised in full marine water. But these striped bass are euryhaline, meaning they can live in any salinity. And they can switch between these waters of different salinity rather easily. So wish us luck, guys, we're gonna need it. I've installed a power head for them. I'm so very happy that all of them are still alive. I got scared when they went upside down in the acclimation. All 4 of them. And all of a sudden, it was too much praziquantel. I took my chance. But the vendor scared me about those super duper nightmare flukes. We'll continue treating them in quarantine with praziquantel as well. Even through food, they take tilapia fillet. They took tilapia fillets very well for the vendor. This is after about a couple hours. I just turned the light on, so they're a little nervous, but everybody seems fine. Praise the Lord. So far it doesn't look like I killed any of the bass. So I'm gonna turn the light off and wish him good night. The next morning everybody is alive, lively, active. The injured eye of one of them is looking worse, but I think it's just mucus. It was just a light abrasion that will pass, I hope. So I'm very pleased with this outcome so far. These guys haven't been fed in 6 days. 5 days the vendor fasted them before they were shipped. So they must be pretty hungry. We're going to offer them something soon.